I'd just like to mention that a few of you have tried to join my new Facebook group, but I haven't been receiving notifications of new members. So if you do want to join and I don't approve you in a timely manner, you can please contact me on angela@artery.co.uk. I'll leave all my contact details in the description, and if you have any issues, please just feel free to contact me in whichever way you prefer. Welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artery.co.uk. I came across something on my surfing travels. It's these layer guides, and they're supposed to make making card layers a lot easier. I did take one out and try it, but of course, me being me, went a bit awry with my craft knife. So I've made a topper ready, and I'm just going to layer it onto a couple of panels. So first of all, put that away for now. You take these out, and the first thing you notice are all these numbers. So you see, if you can see there, that's facing the right way, the 1 1/4 is the right way, so this is the way the guide will be used. That one where it says 1/8, that's obviously the wrong way around, if you can see that. Move my hand out the way. So to use that, you would have to turn it that way, and that goes for all of them. There are different measurements on these. I'm going to be using the 1/4 inch one, because that's the size I like to use for my panels. You can have 5/8 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch, and 1/8 of an inch. You could use any of these numbers that you want, but for the purpose of this tutorial, this video, I'm going to, sorry, I'll move that out of the way. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch. I'll put these away. Now these are the pieces of card that I've chosen. You can use large pieces of scrap for this. Now the main reason I like this is because I do have glue, which I use, my Kalal glue, when I'm layering cards. It's not cheap, and sometimes, you know, you have to use quite a bit, and there are times when I just want to use my tape runner. So what you can do, I mean, you can use glue, you can use tape runner, you can use double-sided tape. It's entirely up to you, whatever you want to use. But I'm going to show this because when I use tape to apply a card topper on a panel or something like that, I never get it straight, ever. But this means that I should be able to get it straight. So this has had a lot of water on it. It's watercolour paper. So I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on it. Get a bit more on there. Right, and then you can just bung that on anywhere, and it doesn't really matter if it's straight or not, which is good for me. Now there are a couple of ways you can do this. You can use a pencil, mark it, and cut it off at a later time. But what I'm going to do is find, that's the 1/4. Get out the way of the light. That way, sorry. It goes against the panel that you want to cut. If you can see that there. Just make sure that it's lined up with the edge of the panel. I should have put these butterflies on later, actually, because they're probably going to get in the way and I might not get a clean cut, but never mind. I'll just show you how to use the tool. So this is going to be the 1/4 inch. Oops, of course, straight away I've wrecked the tool. There you go, that's 1/4 of an inch. And then you turn it round and you just do the same again. Just make sure the edge is bumped up against the card panel. But like I say, if you were uncomfortable using a craft knife, I shouldn't use them really, I'm that clumsy, but you can put a pencil mark there and cut it off with scissors or using your trimmer, whatever you wanted. So again, this 1/4 inch line, the black line, bumped up against the panel, the topper that you're using. Just try and be careful. And last time, if I can get it right this time. Yeah, I should never have put I should never have put my decorations on before I cut this down because they are getting in the way. Well, you live and learn. And there you go. And there you get 1/4 of an inch all the way around, or you should do. But because there is so much dimension on this card, it hasn't quite cut correctly. But never mind, this next one should cut a little bit better. Just get rid of these little bits. And you can layer it as many times as you like before you actually put it on the card. I'm going to do that bit again because it's getting on my nerves a bit. That's my ridiculous... Yeah, that's my stupid fault for putting these on first. Never mind, I have learned my lesson. So now I can put that on there. Using whatever sticky medium you like. The only reason I'm using this is because I normally don't. It's easier, it's faster, and it dries faster. But I don't normally do it because I can't get it stuck down right in the middle. But this you can just plonk it on anywhere. And I'm going to use the same again, the 1/4 inch. Put it against the side, the inside this time, the blue panel. And again, all of the dimension is getting in the way. I won't do that again. So learn from my mistakes and don't make your own. Right, 1/4. I'll just finish these next 3 sides off. And there you do get a nice clean border. And they're all the same size, or they would be if I hadn't had so much dimension on there, went wonky. But as I said, learn from my mistakes. And now you can just add this to a card as normal, and there, nothing much to it really. Oh, they actually aren't cheap. Oh, look, I've broken it there already. Yeah, these aren't cheap. They were quite pricey actually. I think they're about £20 for 3 of them. But if you don't like measuring and trimming or anything like that, I really don't, because I have to measure it, then I have to get my trimmer out and have to... it can be a hassle. So I'll just put this on a card and then I'll be right back. Right, so there's the finished card. I normally use 300 GSM cardstock for my cards, but this has so many layers on, I just use the 250. Now if you see it's not quite straight, that's nothing to do with the tool, that's my cutting, and because there was too much dimension on the card and it wouldn't cut straight, so that's my fault, not the tool's fault. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show you how easy that the tools are to use. I'll just bring them over again. It's by We Are Memory Keepers. So there you go. 3 of them, all with different measurements on. So although I did find them a bit pricey, I guess that if you're going to be layering cards a lot and you don't want to keep getting out your measuring and getting out your trimmer and doing this, that, the other, you can just use these. And I do find I'll probably use these, to be honest, a lot, because, well, apart from the fact I can't send them back because I've sliced through one of them already. But oh my goodness, I do things like that all the time. I'm ridiculously clumsy. But I do find them very useful, and I do a lot of card layering. That's just how to use it. So I don't know if you find this useful, but I hope you did. Whatever the reason you've stayed with me, I thank you so much for doing so. Have a great day now. Bye bye.